The markets are ripping. We're going to take a look today at the breakout on the indexes, not just the S&P 500 right over here. Also, we're going to see on the NASDAQ breaking, technical breakout over here. This is all entirely bullish. The Russell leading the way here, small caps breaking out to new all-time highs. The Dow with it. This is very nice indeed. We're going to be taking a look across the markets. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're not, welcome back. This is Jordan with Conquer Trading and Investing. In this episode, we're going to get into the indexes. We're going to get into what's going on here with gold and silver. And then briefly, we'll check in on Bitcoin as it breaks and holds so far above $19,000. Let's start with the S&P 500. Very clear here. This is the breakout of the triangle pattern that we were watching. By the way, this is trading price. It's trading price alone along the market structure of support and resistance with the help of trend lines and chart patterns. This is a chart pattern. This is a triangle formation. It was a consolidation formation. Not only that, it was a consolidation after the markets had just consolidated right over here in this triangle pattern. This is uber bullish here as the markets continue to break out. Now, I did say if we get the signal, I'm going to have to take the signal, regardless if I think it should be happening or not. That's where we are. If you come down over here, and before we get into the other indexes, if you look over here on the S&P 500, a lot of you, whether it was on Twitter, I saw some comments, I saw some messages in the Telegram group, we're looking over here and taking that over here, that breakout, retest, and resumption. Aggressive entry, but a fantastic one, up very well so far in the trade. There's still going to be time over here. The next thing that's going to happen is either we're going to have a bigger retest back towards the broken resistance. See if that holds as support with a chance to resume off, or the next thing that will happen will that eventually this is going to go ahead. It's going to start consolidating and will give an opportunity to continue getting over here. The next thing the S&P is looking at is new all-time highs. Now, what's going on here with the NASDAQ? Again, now we have indexes confirming themselves. We have the NASDAQ with that fake breakout outside this triangle pattern over here that faded back into the pattern. And again, now has broken back out. That's entirely bullish to see all indexes confirming themselves. I like it. I like it a lot. This is notoriously a very, very bullish week in the markets, Thanksgiving week. Look here at the Russell, right? This was concerning to me this morning, watching this pattern develop over here, and we broke out to the upside. Unusual. Let's see if it holds or not. The next 24 hours should be very telling. Nevertheless, now that Russell's making new all-time highs. Dow is making new all-time highs. Right over here, smash the like button. If you thought, by the way, smash the like button anyway. We're here to help each other, right? I provide my time and insight and knowledge, 20 years trading every day with y'all. Please go ahead and share a little love. Smash that like button. Help the channel. Appreciate that very much. We have the Dow making new all-time highs today. Who would have thought that the Dow would be making new all-time highs at the end of 2020 and not the NASDAQ? Very unusual. Nevertheless, now we do have the Russell making new all-time high, the Dow making new all-time highs, NASDAQ breaking out technically, and S&P breaking out again after the last consolidation, breakout, consolidation, breaking out again. It's all very bullish. Let's check in what's going on with the DXY over here. The DXY is on the verge of testing the support over here of this blue box. Follow my mouse over here. You can follow where the support is. Yesterday morning, as New York came to work, we were trading actually down over here. New York came to work and bid up the dollar, and that move is now being faded, and you can see that we're breaking down below. What the markets are actually pricing in over here, whether or not they're pricing in, right? Further stimulus. Are they pricing in a blue win in Georgia? Are they pricing in a Biden victory and equal massive stimulus? Are they pricing in a former Federal Reserve insider, now becoming U.S. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen, who's a big proponent of the Fed buying stocks? What the market is exactly pricing in is not as relevant to what's happening here on the charts. Like I said, whether I believed it or not, or felt it should be happening or not, as I see the markets technically affirming each other, as I see all index breaking out technically, you got to close your eyes and take the trade. I said this morning, sometimes those are some of my best trades, going against what my instinct is and just following what's happening. Here in the DXY, we have now a close below the blue box support over here, a close below it. This opens up a possibility here for a test of the yearly low. And if we break the yearly low, we're going to be targeting over here around 90.83 first, over here into this line that was support, and then over here a good amount of resistance. That's what's lined up here on the dollar. So what's going on? You have to ask yourself as you're looking at a weaker dollar, right? And gold and silver still being hammered. Now, there's a lot going on. Right? We were looking at on Twitter today. Someone tagged me on this interesting thread about all of the gold deliveries coming due on the COMEX. Listen, I only follow what's in on the charts. This morning on the live stream, I did point out, watch what's happening over here. Watch what's happening over here because, and I added this line over here to show you. I cloned this line over here, and I added this line over here to show you, and I said to you, hey, listen, tomorrow morning, it might even come down further. It's possible we go ahead and move that to over there, right? Where we have that touch over here. Again, you have this area holding as support. Again, that's resistance. It's a relevant line also, and that would coincide with the touchdown of the 1790 support over here. I'm not doing that right now. I'm keeping the line over here first because this line is in play first. We have a bit of supply over here in this area over here, this trend line touch. Watch to see if gold bottoms over here. I know that seems to be counter to everyone else's sentiment out there, but you all know I don't follow the herd at all. Right? You all know I just follow what's going on here in the charts. Watch to see if this is where gold bottoms out. Watch to see it. Silver also, right? We've kept this line the whole time. Silver, last stand over here. I feel it. Watch it. Let's see what happens over there. Bitcoin, just let me touch base really quickly. The first thing I want to show you is technically what's happening on Bitcoin. We have over here this trend line, right? This trend line. Yeah, it's trend line. Sorry, this trend line, which was resistance, okay? And resistance again. I want you to see that line I'm focused in on as I go down to the 8 hour right now. Come down to the 8 hour with me. Again, there was resistance. We broke above it. And right now, that broken resistance is being retested to see that if it is flipped into support. You can see these lines have been here for months. These lines have been here for months. Look how they're not even touched. Look how perfectly they come into play. This is what we got going on over here. If they're able to resume out of there, there is more upside over here. That should take us to new all-time highs on Bitcoin. Jordan, I personally, right, I'm waiting now for that first pullback. I firmly believe the pullback is coming, right? I can't tell you when exactly. You all know between 18,000 and 21,000, that was the spot. Even when we were down at 14,000, 15,000 that I set for everyone. We're there now. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm waiting for. I think it's the safest entry into Bitcoin right now. A lot of people are talking about institutions putting in a floor, this, that, and the other thing. We'll see, right? At the end, the market's going to show us what's up. Listen, everyone, we'll be here tomorrow morning. Looking forward to the session. Today's was beautiful. I really enjoyed it so much. Thanks for sharing that time with me, everyone, and I'll talk to you soon.